What's up, YouTube? I want to show you my latest acquisition. And I know I haven't been making videos in a while. God, it's been probably at least maybe a year. There's a good reason for that. I've moved. I spent about several months of the last year traveling. And when I returned from my travels, we moved to another city. So it's kind of tough to make videos and make purchases and do modification of the firearms. But I wanted to sort of get back into it. I'm going to start with this one. This is a Remington 700 SPS Tactical. It's got the 20-inch barrel. It's not the AAC. It's chambered in .308. Has several modifications that I've done to it already. Haven't shot it yet. Hoping to shoot that this weekend, or maybe between Christmas and New Year's. So I guess by the time you guys see this video, it'll be Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Let me just go through what I've got on here. It's nothing super fancy, but I'm hoping that it's going to be pretty practical, and hope to make gradual upgrades on this rig going forward. So start from the base rifle, like I mentioned. It's a Remington 700 SPS Tactical. Heavy bull barrel, and right off of the Hogue Overmolded stock, which is standard, I've got an Allen butt pad, cheek pad, right there on the butt stock there, to sort of give me a little bit higher cheek weld and a little bit more comfort instead of just being right against the rubber. I mean, I haven't shot it, so I don't really know what the rubber would feel like. Probably wouldn't be bad. And I've just got a sort of a basic Remington branded sling. And then up front, this is just a, I forget what brand bipod this is. It's not a Harris. It's a pretty basic one. And I'm okay with these basic ones. It's one that's shorter. It's got legs that can go up and down. But I'm okay with these. I don't need to spend $80 on a bipod. Maybe I'll find out that I'm wrong later on and invest in a higher-end bipod later. But for now, this thing will do. It's got the sort of bolted-on bolt knob. I forget, KRG, Kinetic Research Group, right? Makes this bolt-on bolt knob for about $35. And it really does make a difference for that kind of price. Way cheaper than going to like a Badger Ordnance bolt knob. You need to get it installed, welded, and the whole deal. Again, I'll find out how I like it once I get to shoot it. The optic I've got on there. Actually, let me go with the base first. It's a one-piece extended base. It's a 20 MOA base by Weaver. And sitting on top of that, it's the low Burris XTR rings, the 6-screw rings. See if I can show you. Weaver 20 MOA. So what that means is that it's lower in the front and higher in the back. And if you don't know what 20 MOA bases do, essentially what it does is it allows the scope to sort of point in a downwards direction. Instead of being perfectly parallel to the bore, it angled just slightly so the scope points down. 20 MOA means that at 100 yards, you'll be off by 20 inches downwards. So the point is that you dial that up 20 inches because you never will, you rarely need to dial your point of aim up. It's usually down because the bullet drops. So if your scope has the adjustment to go up 20 MOA, and let's say you got your full range of adjustment on your scope is 30 up, 30 down, and if you go up 20, that means you can go 50 MOA down. So that means you can go further out into the distance. So that's what the purpose of these 20 MOA scope bases are, or the mounting bases. The scope I've got on here that is the primary arms 4 to 14 by 44 front focal plane mil dot mil adjustment scope. Probably one of the best values in a front focal plane scope out there. I've read some reviews online. I haven't actually used one myself, but for the price, it is hard to beat. So again, this is one of these things, if it doesn't work out for me, if I need to go with a more higher end scope, I'll just go ahead and buy a new scope and put this one on one of my other rifles. And I've got the extended sunshade in the front for that, and also Butler Creek covers, front and back. And that's pretty much it. Let me see if I forget anything. I've got some 308s loaded. I'm going to be doing some testing, working up a load. The load I'm working on is I'm working with 168 grain Sierra Match King bullets, hollow point boat tail bullets, sitting in 308 Winchester brass, once fire Winchester brass, and I'm trimming them down to, I believe, 2.80. No, I forget what the trim length was. But anyways, I'm starting with 42 grains of Varget. I'm working my way all the way up by half grain increments to 44 and a half. And I'm going to shoot about 5 rounds each and see what this rifle likes. So that should be coming up, and hopefully I'll be making more videos soon. This is sort of a strange setup. I don't really have a good place to make videos yet in this new place. So there'll be some experimentation that goes on in the next several videos. But hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll roll in some footage of close-up with this rifle. And you guys have happy holidays.